hopefully y'all are doing well and things are working out and stuff's going good wherever it is, wherever you're at. It's been a long 2020, man. So for everybody that's out there and I don't know, it's something else, man. What's up, Tanker Monkey? What's up, bruh? Hey, hey man, I wanted to stay up there in the oil field, man. I really did, bro. But I'm good. I don't want to do another winter. Like, hey, I'm good. Good, bro. Hey, I've been checking out the weather and stuff in North Dakota, and you know what? I'm good, man. I'm good. You can have that. You can have that. What's up? I can't say that first name, Abdul, but appreciate that, man. Thank y'all for sharing. I got a year-end video that I had to break down into 3 or 4 parts because I've got that much video and content out, and it's gonna take time for me to put that together. I may start working on that tonight. Might not. I'm in Fort Worth, Texas right now, and at the pilot truck stop here off of. There's one right over here by the Bass Pro Shops. Some of y'all ever been through this way, you know what I'm talking about. Man, I would have stayed in the oil field if the oil field hadn't fell off. How I got to be here. So let me go back for anybody that wasn't around. Tanker Monkey, I will be back up there in North Dakota. Yeah, you're right, man. The ups and downs of the oil field, they do suck. But man, when it's good, bro. You know, like I know, when it's good, and when it slows down, you just try and ride it out until things pick up. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. When stuff slowed down, it was like, hey, you know, if it's not profitable to run, it's just not profitable to run. But once it picks back up and things are, it is. And you just keep on rolling, man. You just keep on rolling. I was gonna say something else. I kind of forgot what it was. My truck is running right now. Actually, you know what, bro? I gotta ask you a question. All right. My truck runs. I hope the oil field picks back up too. Doggone it disappeared. I have to wait till it comes back up. But yeah, Sal Sears. Yeah, man. I hope the oil field picks back up. I don't know if I'll be taking my truck back to this truck to the oil field, or if I'll be getting a different style truck and taking it to the oil field. Because this truck does excellent over the road. Take a minute. I got a question, bro. You can respond in any way you want to, phone, Facebook, here, or whatever. My truck, when I turn it off, it won't start back up unless I jump it off from the starter solenoid, which is on the passenger side firewall outside of underneath it. It won't start unless I jump it off with a crescent wrench or something metal. It won't start, but when I jump it off from outside, it cranks up every single time. I have replaced that starter relay solenoid outside. I've replaced the relay fuse in here. The only thing I haven't done, the 2 things I haven't done is I have not completely traced the. I know it's cold in Williston. Right now it's about 49 degrees or so here in Fort Worth, Texas, and I am loving it. That's the weather that you ain't gotta leave your truck running. My truck's just running because I jumped it off and got it running. I know if I turn it back off, it's not gonna start. But yeah, back to what I was saying about that. only thing I haven't done is went specifically through every single wire and followed it out through the entire wiring harness to see if there's a short. That's the only thing I haven't done. I haven't replaced the key switch, followed the wiring out, and I haven't replaced the starter. The starter cranks up every single time when I've jumped it off from outside. Boom, it cranks right up. So I'm thinking it's either a short in the wire, because all of my fuses are good, none of them are blown out. So it's either short in the wire or it's something with the key switch. If you've had any experience, this is my International 9900, so that'll kind of let you know what this truck is. And I thought I was gonna let me see if you were still there. But I got a International 9900 2006. Truck runs great. It's something electrical, and I know it's something simple. I just haven't figured out what it is, man. Truck has a might as well show y'all. Oh crap, you can't see. Well, hold on a minute. All right, so what's up, Craig Grant? What's up, Fat Daddy the Trucker? Hey man, I don't have a job for anybody else right now. I'm just trying to keep the wheels rolling and trying to keep making money. Actually, yeah, I think it. Doggone it. Let me see that message. J-link code that sounds like the wire to the solenoid from the key. You know what? The wire from the solenoid from the key. That's what I'm thinking it is. Cause and yes, it did have a coil come because it still got the wires and stuff in here. So, is it throwing J-link codes? I don't know what a J-link code is. It's not throwing any codes on the faults on the little digital readout in the truck, but I may have to put it on something to see for myself. But I'm happy that you brought that up. Solenoid from the key. Because I don't have a wiring diagram to try to figure that out. But man, I bought a truck. I bought my truck in August of this year. I was already shopping for trucks slowly, but as long as the oil field was paying good money, I didn't really worry about it. Tanker Monkey, thank you, bro. I'm gonna go look into that wire from the solenoid. I was gonna take that off before I started this video, but then I had the idea to make a video and stuff. Thank you for that. I am gonna look into that because I really think it's that stupid speaker, that key switch. I really do. But when I bought my truck in August of this year. I was already looking at trucks. I've got video from when I went to some truck auctions, and I was looking at buying some trucks then, but nothing that I was specifically looking for. I wanted an oil field truck, but I also wanted an over-the-road truck. I wanted a truck that gave me the options to do both, and this truck has a cattle guard on the front. It also has the vac pump, and it has the 373 rears that I wanted, 18 speed. It's got a Cummins in it, Cummins 500 ISX. Runs good, runs great, and it's got some extra stuff in it, like the I'll let y'all see the refrigerator. It's got a refrigerator and stuff in it. Hold on a minute. I gotta see.
Hey, I have a question. I was needing some help. I feed cattle 43 miles north of here. And I got out of my feed truck 3 hours ago. I got an 88 Peterbilt feed truck. And then I drove it, took the starter off, drove in town here to get the starter. This dum-dum here drove 43 miles into town to find out he left his cell phone, the billfold underneath that feed truck when he put that starter on. So I turned around to go back to the ranch to get my billfold. And I didn't make it. I run out of gas. That's why I'm out of breath. I just walked around.
Okay.
get my girlfriend to get gas. I mean,
Man, I think I got a couple dollars. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
I can pay you back.
Nah, don't worry about it. Hey, man, the main thing is, man, you just make sure you know you get to where you're trying to get to. Hold on a minute. Hold on, y'all, for a minute. Helping the trucker out. I got like $1 and some change, but like that's all I got though. You welcome.
Appreciate it.
You welcome. It is Christmas, so whoever that guy is, you know, hope it works out. But yeah, hold on just a second. Hold on just a minute. Let me put this back over here while I put my headphones and stuff back in, which I'm pretty sure. Let me make sure I lock my doors. Yeah. Some guy asking for some money, said he was broke down in his 78 Peterbilt or something. I don't know about all that, but I had a couple dollars on me, so I don't mind. Hopefully that'll help him get to where he's trying to get to. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Close my curtain before the other guy come around trying to sell me some gold chains. Anyway, back to answering the question that you had. Doggone it. Charles Lowe, what's up, man? Man, I don't know if it's still hiring in North Dakota, man. This truck was in the low 30s and it had 690,000 miles on it, and it had all the paperwork from when the truck was first purchased all the way up until when I bought it, including the maintenance records from when the truck was bought all the way up to the guy that had it. And I am the third owner of the truck, and the truck it's been maintained amazingly. Appreciate that. Walder Marine, Marie Walder Marin. Merry Christmas, man. Appreciate that. I looked at a lot of different trucks, and I could have went a cheaper route with the truck. I could have got I mean, I've been back in Mississippi, but I've kind of just been over the road. Tennessee, Georgia, Texas, Alabama, Mississippi. I went up to Missouri a couple of days ago from Bessemer, Alabama to St. Louis. Then I got a load from St. Louis coming down here to Fort Worth, Texas, and that's where I'm at now. So that answers that. Going back to the truck question, I could have got a cheaper truck, but I was looking at what I knew I wanted specifically. This is one thing I knew that I wanted. I knew I wanted this. I knew I wanted to be able to stand up in a truck, because Tanker Monkey can testify to what I'm talking about. Ain't nothing like when I cannot hang this thing anywhere. Ain't nothing like when you wake up in the morning after you done took your 10-hour break. You wake up and you can stretch. You can do this. You can stretch your arms out. If you're going to be driving over the road, you really want that space to be able to stand up and stretch. It is so valuable when you spend a lot of time in the truck behind the wheel and you're paying your own money for the truck. That's the way that I looked at it, and I knew I wanted a truck that had the space. I knew I wanted something that didn't have DEF, didn't have regen, none of that stuff, as few emissions as possible. I wanted something in the in the pre-EGR range, but I also wanted something that was pre-E-log. But also I looked at the pre-E-log truck options, and the trucks weren't in the condition that I wanted. They didn't have some of the options that I wanted. They didn't have some of the, like you can look at my truck, like and I specifically wanted this truck, this International 9900, and I've never driven one of these trucks before, but I knew I liked the setup. I like that from the driver's seat right here, from this driver's seat, you can stand up from right here. I can stand right here in between the seats, and I can stand up. And I had a Pro Star, and the Pro Star really got me into that height and that space. And this truck has quite a bit of space, and it's got this light up here is, it's not working right. I need to replace this one, and that just stopped working about a couple days ago. Got a printer, because sometimes you get places where you need to print stuff out, and that's just going to be what it is. You're going to need to print out a bill of lading so that you can sign it and you can send it off to someone. You can also do it on your phone, depending on what kind of app you have, but make sure you get a good solid printer. Make sure the printer can print from your phone. Bluetooth is the best option that you want. This truck already has a microwave in it. Already has a microwave in it. Already has a refrigerator in it. Already has an inverter in it. That's the inverter. I don't know if you can see it or not. Always keep you some water. Keep you some water. Keep your backpack for. Keep you a backpack for your shower stuff, and try to keep everything that you could possibly think of in there. Soap, lotion, electric toothbrush, mouthwash, toothpaste, all of that kind of stuff. That way when you get somewhere, get ready to go in the shower, boom, all you have to do is throw your clothes in here, or already have your clothes ready to go. The one thing I do not like about this truck, one thing I can say I seriously despise with a serious passion about this truck. When I sit down in the bunk in this truck, and I bought a new mattress to go in here, when I sit down in this truck, my head hits this thing right here. And this aggravates me to such a point of anger. I was looking at a couple 9900 before I got. I was looking at a couple 9900s before I got the Pete. I like the 9900 because I was looking at a Peterbilt. All right, because he had a Tanker Monkey. He had 3 trucks. He had this one. Actually, he had 4. He had this one. He had a Western Star, the classic style Western Star, the long nose Western Stars with that kind of oval, square shaped cab. He had that. Appreciate that. Grant Rennie, Merry Christmas to you, man, from Scotland. Doggone it. Doggone comments went away. Okay. David Smith, what's up, man? Right now, I kind of don't want to tell people what I'm hauling. Fat Daddy the Trucker. And I want to say thank you to all you guys that have been checking out my YouTube channel and seeing my stuff, man. Appreciate that. I've been watching y'all stuff too, leaving likes and stuff from time to time. I kind of don't want to say what I've been hauling, but I can. I'll wait till the new year, and then I start talking about what I've been hauling and who I've been hauling for. But the first thing that I hauled out of North Dakota was a frac tank. It's $3,200 to go from Williston to Odessa, Texas, and it's bobtail. Frac tanks are 28,000, 30,000 pounds, something like that. I don't exactly remember, but I know it paid good because when I looked at how much fuel I used, and how much fuel it took me to get there in the miles. It wasn't bad, $3,200, and I think it was 1,300 miles, something like that. It wasn't bad for bobtailing. The only thing was, once you get to Odessa, there's not a lot if you're going to bobtail, if you're going to power only back up there. Now, Dragon said that they've got some loads that are going to be going back up in spring. So they're trying to get all of the frac tanks from Williston, North Dakota down here in Texas so that they can recondition them, replace them, repaint them, all that kind of stuff, redo the fittings and all those things on them, and then send them back up there. Now, I want to try and do that if I can, so that I can go get my stuff and bring my stuff back home. Man, I've talked about so many things. I'm kind of forgetting where I was. But yeah, the trucks that he had a Western Star, this truck. He had an International 9400, and he had a Freightliner FLD. And if you know what that is, it's like a mid-roof Freightliner. The older style, I think it was a 98, 99, might have been a 2000. But you know those mid-roof Freightliners. You probably see one. You probably know what I'm talking about. He had one of those, and that's the truck I was gonna buy. I was gonna buy the Freightliner, and then I test drove the Freightliner. The air conditioning, everything worked, and it had a C15 in it. I was like, hell yeah. Pre-E-log, pre-emission. It was a heavier truck with a pusher axle, and I think it had a wet kit on it. So I was looking at that truck, but then I saw the International 9900. Not only that, when I think about it, this truck, in my opinion, was destined for me, because this same guy had this truck for sale in 2019, but I didn't go look at it because he told me about it then. But I was working, making good oil field money. I'm like, I was in the market for buying a truck, but a truck was not a have to. It wasn't until getting laid off and getting the free government money and all of that, which I wanted to travel but couldn't go anywhere because of the whole Corona stuff and all of that. So like I was saying, he had this truck before, but I never went and looked at it. And I really think I was destined to have this truck, not just because I have this truck now, but because of everything that happened with this truck. I was looking for trucks for years, but I never pulled the trigger because I knew I didn't have to rush. I wasn't in a dire situation where I had to get a truck. But then when the oil market crashed, we all got laid off, Patriot went under. It was like the perfect situation. And then when I came back to North Dakota this summer, after taking some time out going home, I was like, you know what? I'm still in the market for a truck. And because Landis has some trucks for sales, Landis Truck Sales and Equipment. Landis has 3 of these exact same trucks. And I looked at Landis's trucks and I liked them. The problem was the miles that were on the trucks. That's the only problem I had with it. The price and the miles. This truck has half of what his trucks had, half of miles. That's the only reason. Otherwise, I would have bought a truck from Landis. And Landis actually had a truck that I wanted to buy, but I went and looked at it, test drove it, liked it, and then left, went back to work for my rotation, and then I checked back and somebody else had already bought the truck. And it was a light blue straight pipe 3406E Caterpillar long nose, and it was a nice truck, man. I really liked that truck, and that truck drove amazing. I think it was a 10-speed or a 13-speed, something like that. And that was kind of the truck that I primarily wanted, but I also knew that truck didn't have the space if I had to live in it. This truck has space to live in it if you need that. And if you're gonna buy a truck, buy a truck that has the space to live in it, because if you're going to be in it every single day, you're going to want every inch. Make sure you have a truck that does that. Make sure you have a truck that has space up underneath it. You're gonna need that, man. Make sure I didn't mess nothing up while I did that. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I'm good. Trying to think what else. Let me put this back up here. And I hope y'all can hear me. I should be talking loud enough or y'all can hear me pretty good. But your truck knowledge is on point. JP, appreciate that, man. What happened to the oil field? The oil field fell off, George Colvin. The oil field fell off, and I didn't want to beat this truck up with the oil field. Now, if I'd have got that Peterbilt, I would have put that Peterbilt off in the oil field, because Peterbilts are like caterpillars. They're made to just take it. You can ask Tanker Monkey, bro. He's got a YouTube channel. He'll tell you that Peterbilt is made to take whatever you throw at it. Every Peterbilt truck, I don't know about the Aerodyne trucks, but every Peterbilt truck, those long nose metal machines, those things are made to take whatever you throw at it. When you think of Peterbilt, think of a dump truck. It's really what it is. It's a dump truck with a sleeper on it. And dump trucks are made to be abused, to be misused, and Peterbilts are made. A Peterbilt will leak oil, but that sucker's gonna run. That Peterbilt's gonna smoke, but it's gonna run. That Peterbilt's gonna use is gonna use fuel. It's gonna run. And I'm not saying that as I wish I had a Peterbilt, because I enjoy this truck. I enjoy the comforts of this truck. I enjoy that this truck, that's another thing that made me buy this truck. It's got all the doors, the cabinets. Everything works on this truck, with this one issue with the starter. Tanker Monkey, I'm gonna check that out tomorrow, because I really think it's that stupid key switch, man. But yeah, man, I've got some video, man, I'll share with y'all. I got to put it together. Yeah, they handle the lease roads, like, because, dude, when I worked at Purity, that's what Purity got. Purity got all Peterbilt trucks. I had never drove a Peterbilt until I worked in the oil field. Because when I worked over the road, it was Freightliners, Internationals. Those are the main two trucks I had. I had a Kenworth, but I hadn't had a long nose Peterbilt until I went to the oil field. And that's what sold me on Peterbilt. That's what sold me on 18 speed. Because, man, when you going up hills, being able to break that gear down just a little bit less is a big difference. Going up and down hills and stuff, being able to break that gear down a little bit versus being able to break it down, versus having to break it down more. It's like grabbing a hold of something and then taking a finger off of it versus having to take two fingers off of it. That's my analogy for an 18 speed versus a 10 speed. And 10 speed is what I came from when I drove over the road in the first place before. So that's my experience with it. If you need a hang figuring out an electric, doggone it, hold on, I'm trying to see what you said, Grant Rennie. If you need a hand figuring out any electrical or electronic issues with your truck, let me know. I can chime in. Electronics is my long-term background. Hell yeah, bro. I'm gonna try. Yeah, I'm gonna try what Tanker Monkey said. Do you think the oil field will recover? The oil field. This is an answer to Fat Daddy the trucker. Yeah. What Tanker Monkey said. What Tanker Monkey just said, spring. I hope it turns around in spring. And to a question that I was asked, would I go back to the oil field from being an owner operator? If they would have called me back to the oil field and say, hey, we're paying what we were paying when you left, the same hours with the same rotation, I'll park this truck at the house. I'm just being real with you, bro. If they say, hey, we're gonna pay you what we were paying you when we left, we're gonna pick back up Marathon, we're gonna pick back up Continental and Hess, we're gonna pay you what we were paying you when you left, same rotation, same benefits. When I park this truck at the house, homie. And it's not just the money. It's what I was doing in the oil field. And I ain't never even told y'all, but since I don't work there anymore, I was doing coil tubing. And I really liked coil tubing because it was something different. For me, coil tubing was unique. It is unique. It paid very well. It paid above average for whatever the average for coil tubing was. It paid above that. That's how much we were getting paid. I don't have it on. It's on that phone right there. Oil has started to recover in Asia. A guy I worked with got picked up with in the middle of the night by a private jet and flown to India to run a platform. Wait a minute. That doesn't quite count for everybody because he may be a driller, a supervisor in the oil field. So that's a little bit different. That's more of somebody who has put the years in it and they've got specialized experience. It's like someone who's an underwater welder, what is coil tubing. Coil tubing is, you have to see it, bro. Like this, it's a, I ain't got nothing else to do. I'll explain it. And I know I'm gonna forget whatever I was saying before this. Coil tubing it's the same thing that workover rig does, but it's with a continuous string. So me working in coil tubing, what I did was I was a pump operator. I also did the ground, but I did the ground before I was a pump operator, but I had pump operating experience when I worked in frac. Anyway, coil tubing there's a long continuous string of metal pipe. You have different sizes. You have 1 1/4 inch, 1 3/8, 2 inch, 2 1/4, 2 3/8, 2.5, up to 3 inch, depending on the company. But that's also going to be a bigger size unit. Any of my guys that have worked in oil field that I work with, if they're watching this, they can explain it to you a lot more because they have a lot more time in it than I have. Anyway, coil tubing, you would put your tool on the end of it, just the same way that you would do with a drilling rig. You'll put your tool on the end of it, and we would do mill outs. Mill outs is where after they have drilled the well, they have fracked the well, they have wirelined the well, they would set the plugs in each zone that was fracked. So after frack and wireline is gone, we would come in, we would put our own BOP on, company-owned BOP, pressure test our BOP, and then once our pressure test and everything was good, we would go on to the well with the injector. The injector is, it's an injector. It injects the pipe into the well, into the ground. That's what the injector does. The injector pushes so much amount of weight, it pulls so much amount of weight, and it pushes that pipe into the ground from the reel. Think of coil tubing as a big fishing reel, but it's metal pipe. That metal pipe that's in the chain link fence, if you ever seen that, those metal pipe stakes that they put in the chain link fence, those round metal ones, think of like that. It's that kind of pipe, but it's about that size, give or take. The injector pulls the pipe. You have a brake on the reel. Hold on a minute. Hold on. I'm trying not to tear up my laptop. And I done already dropped the thing one time already. Crap. Doggone it. I kind of want to show y'all what coil tubing is. Let's see. Let's see how well y'all can see my computer. And I will see what pictures I got of coil tubing. Cause this is a live video, so I can't show y'all. Can I show y'all? No, I don't think I can. Save highlights, share. No, I was running marathon frac at $1 a barrel. Wait a minute. Wait. I was about to say $1 a barrel, dude. Like, hell, where's the? Wait a minute. $1 a barrel. Wait, hold on. Tanker Monkey. I was running marathon frac at $1 a barrel. If you're doing at 130, that's 130. Let's say an hour a turn. Yeah, if you can make okay, that's $1 a barrel. But if you're making hour turns with $1. Yeah, $1 a barrel, an hour turn, so that's like $130 for that hour, and that's if you're lucky. Man, any advice on cement? 2 hour turn. Wait a minute. Hey, hold on, because there's like multiple things going on here right now. Hold on. Any advice on cement? I got a call to do cement in January. Go do cement in January, man. You'll be gaining oil field experience, and you'll be making some money, which is better than no money. Tanker Monkey, a 2 hour turn, bro. That's like if you got a 150, that's like $75 an hour. Man, I have been following you for over 7.5 years. 7.5 years, been in the industry over 7 years. What's up, Tim Murphy, Grant Rennie, Tanker Monkey? Yeah, man, dude, man, hey man, that's why I left, bro, because I was set up and I was leased on with Avery Transport, but then after I got to looking at what Avery Transport said that they wanted for, what all they did, I would be running up underneath their insurance. I'm like, man, let me just go ahead and get out and I'll get my own authority. I went and got everything set up, got my own authority, got my own insurance, and I ain't looked back. I thought about maybe going back to the oil field in the future, but I don't know, because I don't have a lot of overhead. So as long as I can keep my personal overhead low, that's all I'm looking for, man. I'm looking for consistency. The same thing I found when I was at Patriot, coil tubing. Hold on a minute. 2020 year in review. Year January through I ain't got no coil tubing videos on here. Or do I? Hold on just a minute. I'm trying to. All right. For those of you that aren't familiar with frac, Tanker Monkey, you're gonna know what this video is. All right. Tanker Monkey, you already know what this video is. That's when they call all the horsepower pumps online. And that's a frac location. And this is just some of the. This is probably like what's in this folder by itself. I probably got. Hey. Hold on a minute. Hey, Tanker Monkey. Hey, bro. This is why This is why I'm not in North Dakota right now. He said, hey, that's why I'm not in North Dakota right now. Do you remember that, bro? That was last year, bro. I'm good. I'm good. I don't want none of that home, boy. You can have all of it. You can have all of it. Oh, man. Minus 39, minus 31, minus 37 in Newtown. I'm straight. Hold on, I gotta read y'all comments for a minute. Somebody said something. Merry Christmas from the admins at Baca Fail page. What's up? There's a guy hiding in every truck making $25 an hour. I've been watching your videos for years. You have been holding on to a dead horse for years after the bus. I hope you do better on the road. All politics aside, hopefully Biden won't damage the industry. Actually, Biden could be a benefit for the industry if he starts doing a whole bunch of things that makes the price go up, and then that'll reignite exploration and wanting to. Yeah, exactly. Damn, minus 34, dude, that sucked, man. Minus 34 is, and I worked outside in it. Do I have? Hold on a minute. Do I have? No. Like it would be good if we could set a post office box up for you. We can send you mail. Grant Rennie. True, the boom did happen under Obama. Hey man, the thing with it is, okay, here we go. This all this stuff that I just showed you, this was in 2020. Yeah, this was in January of this year. Now what you see on the well location, that's kind of like a tarp we got around the wellhead to keep it from freezing. Because when we're pumping fresh water in, fresh water will freeze. But since I got into showing y'all stuff, what is up, y'all? Welcome back. We are right here in. Oh man, I don't miss North Dakota, bro. I don't miss North Dakota. I don't miss North Dakota at all. Yep, worked outside in it the entire time. Now it's cold, but the heat from the flare is like making the steam come out the ground, and it's like making that little tornado spirally thing. That Flying J's. Trying to think what else I got up in here. Well, y'all can't really see that. I got a video of this guy was climbing up on the frac tanks to check the levels, but the wind was blowing in his direction. So it was like as soon as he got up there, it was like the gas hit him and down he went. Let's see. And then, because he didn't have a mask on, but this is the same guy. I think this was before, and then he forgot his mask or something. But like this was him going up to check it with his mask and everything on. Yeah, he did. Because it didn't kill him. It kind of stunned him. But like this is him like the first time he had checked it, and then the second time He went up there. I think he had forgot it because the wind was blowing away from him that day. Where's that video at? I'm pretty sure I still got it. Where the heck? I was just looking at this. I was just looking at it. What the hell? I gotta read y'all comments before I've been and forgot some of that. Did he survive? Yeah. Shiny warm thing at the end of the location. Huh. Shiny warm thing at the end of the location? Who are you talking about? I had to think about it for a minute. Doggone it, stop doing that. What you kind of lost me. But man, hopefully all you guys are doing good, and this right here is a frac location. We did some coil tubing on that sucker right there. That's right there called the sand bear. That thing going up in the air. The sand trucks will bring the sand over to it, like that. Doggone it, truck went back by it. You can't see it, but yeah, go way up in the air, load the sand up into those, and they have a preload. Tanker Monkey kind of knows what I'm talking about. Where they preload those before they start before they start fracking. But coil tubing, you asked me about coil tubing. Hold on a minute, because I've got to get my hard drive for the coil tubing stuff. All right, as far as hold on just a minute. I don't think my coolant temperature should be that high, but it is. Sam, I appreciate that, man. What kind of freight you hauling? Some of everything, but right now just dry van. I'm just sticking with dry van until the new year. I am in the market for a trailer, but Amazon went and bought up most of the trailers. So, any thoughts on norms, the contamination? Norms, you talking about T-norm? I mean, that's just part of the industry, man. They had a meeting in Williston about T-norm. I think that's on my YouTube channel if I hadn't deleted it or something. Thanks for your info on the Oilfield. Thanks for your info on the Oilfield in Oklahoma, and now I have a truck. Thanks a bunch. Actually, man, I just came through Oklahoma 2 days ago. I was gonna go up to Pennsylvania, but I didn't want to go up that route. Now, y'all were asking me about coil tubing. The reason I never talked about coil tubing at all in any of my videos, was because I realized in coil tubing that I was in something that was specific and everybody didn't know about it. So I didn't really share it with other people because the money was excellent. Do I have any screenshots of my paycheck? Do I want to share that with people? We'll worry about that some other time. Coil tubing. And I hope y'all can hear me good. If y'all can't, just say something. Coil tubing, coil tubing. Let's see. We're in December, so let's go to December of 2019. What was I doing in December? What was I doing the day before Christmas? Let's look at that. And I'm not really set up to screenshot or screencast any of what I'm looking at here, even though I could make a video on it, but it's not the same as doing it live. Thanks for your what type of money was in coil? It's coil tubing. My first full year was I made 114, and we worked 20 days on and 10 days off. I made $114,000 with 20 days on and 10 days off. And in my life of working, that is the outside of trucking, because trucking is easy money, but trucking is mostly, it's like a mental and a body stress, if that's a good way that I could put it, because it's just different. That's like a totally different conversation. December, today's the 24th. What was that? Pumping nitrogen. Okay, I was pumping nitrogen on the 24th. Yeah, this is what I was doing. Hopefully this thing doesn't fall. That is what I was doing 1 year ago to the day. I was a ground guy. But yeah, I'm getting off the point of what coil tubing was. Hold on a minute. I can show y'all a picture because the video ain't gonna do the justice. Okay, this is all right. This right here is coil tubing. For those of you that want to know what coil tubing is, that thing you see up in the air, right here, this is the injector. Your reel is over here, and this is your pipe going up to the injector, and this is your BOP right there. BOP's on top of the wellhead, and then you've got your lubricators right there, which they get put together all the way up to your injector, and you need a crane to hold all that stuff up in the air. That's what coil tubing is. And if I'm not mistaken, I started explaining it, what it is. It's like drilling, but you got one long continuous spool of metal pipe, and you can go as far as 20,000, but it really depends on the depth of the well and how much string of coil you have and how much coil fatigue you have on your string. What's coil tubing paying now? I have no idea. Was that your best year? Nope. That was not my best year. 2020 was set to be my best year, but unfortunately the coronavirus screwed all of that up, because man, and that was as a op 1. I got my so all right, look, I made 114 that first full year of coil tubing, and I got my op 2 like halfway through the year. So I probably would have made 135 to 140, somewhere up in that range, if I had been doing what I was doing with if I had been with Marathon or Hess or something. So, and that was, so man, the oil field is good when it's good, man, but you've got to get in there with your experience. You know, you may be lucky enough to get into the oil field and you get into something that's pretty lucrative. It just kind of depends on the person and the situation. But you really want to be able to get in there with those experienced positions. Coil tubing is an experienced position. It's kind of like wireline, but you can get into wireline with no experience as long as you have a good background, as long as you have a clean background. Coil tubing companies tend to be more picky, and they tend to be more specific about who they hire. They tend to want someone who's already worked in frac or wireline because they've already got the oil field experience. It'll just be learning, you know, a few different things. And that's if they don't want somebody who already has coil tubing experience. I got into coil tubing because I had already crunched the numbers on frac, wireline, coil tubing, workover rig, drilling, frac fueling, trucking, hydrovac. I'm missing something in here. It's like two other things. I can't remember what they are right now. But I crunched the numbers on all of the different positions that were available to me with my experience, with my CDL, with my knowledge of the oil field, with my certifications and stuff that I got. And my conclusion was wireline, coil tubing. Trucking is always there because of my trucking experience. So that's come on. Trucking was always there because I was trucking before the oil field. So the driving experience will always be there. I'm kind of just looking through some videos. This is just the month of December, so but man, that's pretty much what's been going on with me. This video is almost an hour long. Didn't realize it. Ran my mouth and talked for that long. But if you guys got any questions, now's a good time to ask them while I am waiting. And I need to check can't check my phone. But yeah, if y'all want to ask a question, now's the time to do it. And I do have more oil field videos. I also have some instructional oil field videos on
What is up, y'all? What is up? Same YouTube channel as always.
who is that guy? That is a C. That's not the CVA. That's the it's a twin pump. I don't remember what they call it, but it's a twin pump. Twin pump with a twin pump boosting to a horsepower pumping down hole. Yep, those are the good old days, man. Those are the good old days, man. Tanker Monkey, man, you stay safe out there, bro. Keep your head up and make your money and save it. $1 a barrel on a 2-hour turn. $1 a barrel on a 2-hour turn. Man. But guys, I think this video has been long enough. And I want to say appreciate that to all you guys that have tuned in, everyone that has subscribed to my YouTube channel, everyone that has ever left a positive comment, everyone that has ever given anything that I can consider something positive contribution to my life in any kind of a way, man. Oh, I wish all you guys well. That's stupid thing. Wish all you guys well and success in whatever it is that y'all do. I hope that 2021 is a lot better than 2020. Damn, we were killing it, bro. 10 grand a month. Take home 10 grand a month. That's my last beautiful scent and odor of the oil field. 10 grand a month after taxes. January, February, March. Because we were rolling January, February, March. We were rolling in, we had started to get to the end of the wells and jobs we had by April. Yeah, so we had solid December, January, February, March. And if it wasn't for the coronavirus, because when OPEC flooded the market with oil, that was no big deal. That was no big deal. We would have kept working. I mean, everything would have kept going without any problem. We would have kept rolling. But what OPEC didn't affect us. It didn't really matter. That was something that was temporary. We would have kept working through that. But the coronavirus, the accumulation of what that did, no jet fuel being bought, no diesel being bought, no this, no that being bought. So we'll kind of see what happens, man. It's been a long, arduous year, and I'm pretty sure that most of you can't wait to put this year behind you. And I will agree with you with 100%. 100% affirmation that I am happy to see this year come to an end. And I know a lot of you are also. So goodbye. Goodbye 2020. Hello 2021. And the positive and great things that should come from this year. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, Tanker Monkey, man. You stay positive out there, bro. Charles Lowe, you stay positive out there. Merry Christmas, man. You guys stay focused. Keep grinding away. Well, you know what, man? The stock market hasn't really fallen, so I don't really see it falling in January unless there's some kind of ramp up of corona craziness in the news. Oh, I will be making an official video about my truck, which I've got the outside view front and back, and I've also got the inside view front and back with everything, the full complete review of my truck and what I like about it, what I don't like about it. But like I was saying before, like this, I do not like this. This is annoying as hell, but unfortunately, it is the way it is. So when I'm in the bunk, I'm laying down in the bunk because I can't sit up in the bunk. But even if I was to sit on, even if I was to sleep up there and keep all of my stuff down here, it's the same thing. I can't sit up. But thinking about it, I'd rather have this up here for storage than not have it at all, unless I had the Eagle package that has that wraparound platform. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about, if you ever seen one, but it's like a wraparound. It's like this, and it goes all the way around, and it gives you space where you can actually sit up in the middle of the bunk. Yeah. If you do buy you a truck, get you a truck with a wet kit. You can't push the top bunk up. No, not with my stuff up there. I can't push it up. Is that my phone? Oh, that's my laptop cutting off. But I can't push it up. Like, I thought about getting a seatbelt extension or something and maybe trying to hook that up, but then I'll be letting it back down again. Pretty much what I'm getting at, if you got your ProStar or a Cascadia, you can sit up in the bottom bunk and you can sit up in the top bunk. But with this being a extended roof instead of a condo sleeper, I would just sleep up here and have all my stuff down here, because you have the extra height of a condo. But this is not a condo, this is a mid. So, but overall, man, I ain't tripping, man. It's all good. I'm getting tired. I can see you guys getting tired because it's like 12 of y'all watching and it was 20. So y'all stay positive out there. Stay on the lookout for more YouTube videos from yours truly, JPTV 3000. And we'll see y'all when we see y'all. Tanker Monkey, man, keep doing what you've been doing, bro. Because I'll be watching your videos, man. And I've noticed you're starting to add more hold on, because I want to look at your YouTube channel right now while I'm talking. Tanker. Yeah, Tanker Monkey. 330 subscribers, bruh. Go ahead then, man. And all you guys can check out Tanker Monkey and his YouTube channel. Man, Tanker Monkey, if you could, bro, please continue making your reviews on working on stuff, because you made a video about something, and it was something I hadn't thought about. I think it was the fifth wheel video. Doggone it, what the heck? How the heck did I lose that? There we go, Tanker Monkey. But yeah, you guys check out Tanker Monkey and his YouTube channel. That's it right there. Focus. There we go. Tanker Monkey, I think that's backwards or something. But y'all can check him out. Thank you, that man. Nice truck. Aloha, guys. The Tanker Monkey, man, you make some great stuff, man. I like the way your videos look, man. Keep doing what you've been doing, man. You're gonna gain more subscribers and likes and everything else over time. It's just the same thing with me, man. It took a long period of time, but I did have things to. Yep, this is the pilot here in Fort Worth, Texas. The pilot with the Subway and the McDonald's, right off of 35. Yeah, man, you killing it, bro. And I kind of figured when I left, I figured you were gonna be the one to keep making videos in the Bakken, because you live it, and that's part of life up there, man. I've enjoyed it, man, but I miss this. I miss these trees down here. I miss this weather. I miss this 48 degrees in December, and I'm pretty sure it's around the 60s and at home in Mississippi if I was there right now. But yeah, Tanker Monkey, keep doing what you've been doing. For all you guys that don't know, check him out on YouTube. Awesome dude. Wish I had a chance to meet you in person, but it was always I was going one way, you were going another way. And the times when I was in Killdeer or Grassy Butte, you were somewhere else, and usually I was passing through, because going in between Bismarck to Williston, because there ain't much in between there outside of Dickinson. And I probably have met you on location at some point. I just don't remember it. And you probably met me at some point, you just probably don't remember it, because as long as I worked up there, and you've been trucking up there as long as you have, man. But for all of you guys that are up there that are thinking about for all of you guys that are up there that are thinking about getting into the oil field, for people that are outside of the oil field thinking about getting into the oil field, you can check out Tanker Monkey's YouTube channel. He's great on trucking. He also gives you some other insights and things that are going on in the oil field. I'll be sharing trucking related stuff with y'all and oil field videos from the past that I haven't had a chance to put together and produce yet. So that being said, wait a minute. At Purity? I don't know. Was I making videos at Purity? Yeah, sure was. Because I got that video when I got stuck. Yeah, I got it. Hold on. If y'all ain't seen that yet, I got to share that with y'all. And I got to explain what happened in this video. Because I have no problem explaining this now that I don't work there anymore. This happened as I was on my way out the door of the company. I've got a video on my YouTube channel, and this is a good little ways back, and it's around the time 17 I got burnt out. I was done, and I was trying to like push myself through it. Yeah, man, come on, go, but I was burnt out. And where is this video at? If I haven't deleted this video. 2 years ago, I was 14. I was at Patriot. I was at Patriot here. I was at Patriot here. This is when I came back. This is when I went home. This is when I came back. All right. This video right here. That video, come on, focus. That video right there, oil field burnt out. Now that video right there, that video is before this video right here. That video is before this video. That video is maybe damn it. Focus. Doggone it. Anyway, you can check that video out on my YouTube channel. Now, what happened here is Continental has a policy that you can't back up on location. Now, it had rained, and because it had rained, if you back up, you can see your tracks. So what I try to do is I try to drive around and make a wide turn to cover up my tracks. Not only that, I drove all the way around location and got stuck for no reason at all, except I was trying to cover up my tracks that I had backed up, which I back up all the time, but I never hit the berm when I back up, but other drivers do. And I don't get how they could hit it when all you got to do is look at the tracks and just back up to the tracks. That's it. That's all you got to do. And I've never hit the metal barriers that's around a location, not one time. Because all you got to do is, like, you pull in a location, look at the tracks. You know you've got 2 to 3 feet from the back of your metal bumper to your tires. So then just, stop where your tires stop at the tracks. That's it. But yep, sure did. I made a big, gigantic, wide turn for no reason, just to cover up my tracks that I had backed up. Stupid as hell. Stupid as all outside. Then I had to call Jason to come bring the winch truck to come pull me out. And when Jason got there and saw me, he was like, you had all the space in the world. You came way over here. And then he pulled me out. I went haul water the rest of the day. That right there, that is my oil field fail. That is JPTV 3000, Jerry Page's oil field fail. Yep. The stupidest thing ever. To get stuck where nobody drives at. To get stuck where there's no reason to drive at. And I thought to myself, that's exactly what I deserve for trying to cover up my tracks, because Continental's policy was you can't back up on location. And somebody had already called in that truck drivers have been backing up on location. Not that anybody had hit anything, but that truck drivers have been backing up on location because it had snowed and they could see the tracks. Because when you back up, your tracks stop. And when you go forward again, it looks like a V. Looks like a V. So that's how they know somebody's backing up. But like I said, I was burnt out. I was just tired. I was tired of doing what I was doing, and I was living in Wofford City. I was living in Wofford City, and I didn't want to live in Wofford City anymore. I was just the vomit of Wofford City. I don't have nothing against Wofford City. I just don't like to live there. It's horrible in my opinion. Now, if you like country living out in the middle of nowhere, it's perfect for you. But I hated living there. It's just it was nothing to do. And I don't like fishing and stuff like that in North Dakota. I like fishing down here at home. But I think I've shared enough of my life with y'all, and I think we've had a great time and a great talk. And with that being said, I think we're going to end this video right here. You guys stay tuned to Tanker Monkey's YouTube channel. Y'all can catch him on YouTube, and I'll be uploading some more videos as soon as I get finished with my January to March year-end review video. That'll be coming out within the next week or two. See y'all when I see y'all. JPTV 3000. Peace. Now, how do you turn this stupid thing off? Yep, adios. See you guys later, man. And thank you, George Colvin. You've been a great asset to the state of North Dakota and the oil fields. Yeah, one thing I can say that I wish the oil field had been in Mississippi, because I really wish that the time and effort that I've spent doing some of the things that I've done, like YouTube and stuff like this, had been a benefit to people where I'm from, because the South could have really used an oil boom like what happened in North Dakota. The people in the state of Mississippi could have really benefited from an oil boom like what happened in North Dakota. So you guys take it easy, man. I'll be out here on this highway. JPTV 3000. Peace.